Have you ever caught your children swimming in the pool or ocean, pretending to act like a mermaid? Or do you even recall a time in your past where you've done that? I know I sure have, and I can blame that on the Disney movie The Little Mermaid. As a child, you have such a huge imagination, and by watching movies with all kinds of heroes and cool characters, you want to be just like those people. And everyone was once a child, and in that same position, and you wanted to do anything and be all kinds of superheroes and princesses. And that's all you could dream of. The Little Mermaid came out in 1989, and after that, mermaids became a dream for young girls. They had nice singing voices, fish friends, beautiful hair, and cool bodies. Who wouldn't want to be a mermaid? And at a young age, you wouldn't know any better, so you'd think they were real, or you'd at least hope they were real. And this brought about many young girls believing in mermaids. Today, I'm going to share with you how mermaids came about, what they represent, and if they still exist, or if they do exist. The mermaid legend goes back a long, long time. They are said to be seen way back since the 8th century BC. They are believed to be worshipped as gods, and they have many mythologies from different places that all believe in some kind of sea creature like a mermaid. There's the Babylonian, the Syrian, the Chinese, the Greek and Roman, and the British. The Babylonians thought that mermaids taught man and arts sciences. The Syrian believed in some sort of mermaid moon, and that they believed that the tides flowing with the moon brought out the personality of a mermaid. The Chinese believed in some sort of creature like a sea dragon, and the Greek and the Roman believed in a Triton, which they believed was a son of a sea god. And that was when the first literary description of a mermaid and merman became. The British believed in a mermaid, which was some sort of interest in music of a mermaid. There was a mermaid that fell in love with a British church singer, and he fell back in love with her. Literature also brought more of the mermaid legend. Many books read in schools by students had the use of mermaids as examples, and there was plenty of stories about mermaids. Mermaid became of popular use when they were using it as a metaphor for a woman, not an actual creature. The famous Chaucer and Shakespeare both use examples of mermaids in their pieces of work. Mermaids are believed to be creatures of mystery, fantasy, and beauty. They have long, beautiful hair and colorful tails. That brings out their beauty. They are believed to be mysterious and not really knowing what's going on. In fantasy, they live the best of both worlds. They're half man and half fish. And just like Little Mermaid, she's a princess and gets to live in the sea of wonder. Do mermaids really exist today? Well, that is unknown, and whether you believe it or not. There's not enough accurate evidence to fully define if they exist today. But the last sightings are believed to be hundreds of years ago. And that's when fishermen were witnesses to seeing mermaids out in the ocean, combing their hair, swimming in the water, or even apparently getting caught in fish nets. So who knows whether or not mermaids really do exist. Because if you believe it or if they witness to it, you don't know unless you actually see it with your eyes. So the existing of mermaids is a popular legend, and many people believe in them, and many people do not. Now you know where they came from and what they represent in stories of their sightings. It's up to you to choose to believe or not to believe in the existence of mermaids based on their history. Next time you're out in the ocean on a boat, keep an eye out because you never know what you'll see. Who knows? Maybe you'll see a colorful tail swimming to the bottom.